Hello, my fellow Latin scholars. This is Titus, and I'll be preparing Livy, Book 35, Chapter 14, Conversation between Scipio and Hannibal. These two great generals have been fighting in war for many years, with Scipio being the general for Rome and Hannibal being the general for Carthage. And they've been fighting in the Punic Wars, and even though Rome defeated Carthage, Hannibal has still been trying to defeat Rome even years after the Punic War. And right now, these two generals are having a conversation, even though it's during the decline of Hannibal and all his great works. All right, let's get started. Sulpicius ager pregami substiti, Villius cum Pisidae, bello occupatum esse regum audicit, Ephesum profectus dum paucos ibi moratur dies dedit operum. All right, so what this is saying is, owing to illness, Sulpicius stopped at Pergamum, while Villius went on to Ephesus, as he had heard that the king had commenced hostility in Pisidia. So, right here we can see that right before Perfectus, Scipio is implied from the earlier context, and as you can see, after that, before that, um, after that, Paucus EB Morator Diaz is considered accusative of creation. And all right, right here we have our next little passage, and it's saying he made a short stay there, and as Hannibal happened to be there at the time, he made a point of paying frequent visits to him in order to ascend his future plans and, if possible, remove any apprehensions from his mind as to danger threatening him from Rome. This part is just talking about Hannibal looking for allies so he can have an army to go against Rome, and him visiting Ephesus multiple times, trying to build a relationship with the ruler there. Ies quis alid quidam actum nihil est secutum tamen sue sponte est voliet concilio petitium esse volior ob e regi Hannibal et suspectior ad omnia fereret. All right, here the regi is referring to the king of Ephesus, and what this part is saying is nothing else was discussed in these interviews, but they had one result, which, though really undesigned, might have been deliberately aimed at, for they lowered Hannibal's authority with the king and cast suspicion upon all that he had said or did. So pretty much the king was he didn't believe Hannibal and he didn't respect him because at this time Hannibal was during his decline of reign, so his respect wasn't well known around the world like before. All right, this is the part where Scipio Africanus comes in, and translated it says Claudius, following Achilles, who wrote in Greek, says that Publius Scipio Africanus was one of the commissioners and that he had conversations with Hannibal. On these reports, Africanus asked Hannibal whom he considered to be the greatest commander, and this is kind of a big question between Scipio and Hannibal, and it continues, and Hannibal replies that he thought that Alexander of Macedonia was the greatest commander. He would go on and continue to say that quad parva manu innumerabilis exertis fudessit quodque ultimas horas quas versere supra spem humanum esset purga grasset, which means, for with a small force he routed innumerable armies and traversed the most distant shores of the world which no man ever hoped to visit. And he was just giving a reason why he thought that Alexander was the greatest commander. Africanus would then continue to go on and say, and he would ask, or as it's translated, Africanus then asked him whom he would put second. Hannibal replied, Prius. Castra metari premium duce esse ad quo hoc ad hoc neminem elegantius loca sapies praesidia depus esse artem etiam conciliandi sibi homines iam habuesse. And the translation for this is, he was the first who taught how to lay out a camp. Moreover, no one ever showed more cleverness in choice of position and the disposition of troops. So again, Hannibal is giving a reason why he thought Prius was the second greatest commander. And then he just goes on and continues to say how he possessed too the art of winning popularity such to an extent that the nations of Italy preferred the rule of a foreign king to that of a Roman people who had so long held the foremost place in that country. Scipio would then also start to kind of brag about himself, and then he would go on to and Hannibal would go on to reply and said that I should say that I surpassed Alexander Prius and all the other commanders in the world, which is kind of a cocky thing to say, even though Scipio defeated Hannibal. Translated, Scipio was delighted with the turn which the speaker had, with true Carthage heritage, given his answer, and the unexpected flattery it conveyed, because Hannibal had set him apart from an ordinary run of military captains as an incomparable commander.